What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to a brand new episode. Today we are changing the valve covers on both sides on the Aviator, and I just wanted to show you how you can do it yourself at your home garage with some proper tools, sockets, wrenches, and so forth, and what to do and what steps to take to prevent leaks outside the engine on the exhaust manifold and also on your spark plugs from burning oil. So let's get to the car and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright folks, here's the Aviator. I went ahead and took off the driver's side valve cover. So first thing first, you do have to drain the upper side of the radiator crossover tube. You just take this out, put a drain underneath you, just like so, and you're gonna splash a little bit, but that's okay. So how these valve covers and the spark plugs are placed and designed is pretty much like this. So you have little necks here for the valve cover spark plug boots. So when you place this on the engine, you actually have these, right? That's where you put your spark plugs. So these gaskets just go bad over time and pretty much rotted out because of, you know, heat and so on. This is supposed to be soft. I'll show you new ones. So these are the new ones. Obviously you can tell by how they seem. They're a little bit softer on the rubber side. This is hard now, so just go ahead and replace them. And what I like to do when I replace them is put some grease oil on them and snap them in, and just like so. But we got to put some grease on them because that's how they like to go in smooth and don't rip them. Definitely clean this up. And then here's the valve cover driver's side. Drivetrain, cams look good, chain looks good. Oh yeah. Cam lobes look good, look really good actually. This is a clean 4-valve. Took care of it. Oil change on time. Alright guys, so make sure on your 2003, 2004 Lincoln Aviator, your Cobras, your Mach 1s, your Marauders, there is a difference between the driver and passenger side gaskets. This is for the passenger side. This is for the driver's side. As you can tell, it fits. This other one was this much longer, so it didn't have any more groove room. So I actually learned just now that on these Aviators and Cobras, the cars I just mentioned, there's a driver and passenger side gasket, and make sure you are putting the right one in there because otherwise they don't fit. And then this one is snug, so we're gonna put this back in the Aviator and put everything back and start on the passenger side. It's a lot of work, you guys. All right, here we go. Everything's on there except the coils, of course. I just got here, I'll show you. So I only took out 3 fuel injector plugs, I believe. There you go, that's locked. That's in there. Yep, sorry, 2, I lied, even better. Put the vacuum line back in there like that, and then use this guy to plug this back in. I'm doing this all by one hand, look at me. All right, here we go. And then voila. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean some stuff up here. We got the oil filler neck. That's gonna go here. That's wonderful. Okay, great. That's plugged in. That's here. Guys, this job, it's easy. Just make sure you're doing your work. I took the purge valve. I think this is, yeah, that's the purge valve. I took that out. It's only 2 bolts here. You take it out, you set it aside, you take that vacuum line out, and then this literally snaps out. The power steering reservoir has to move to 3 nuts, which are right here on the fender. Voila, these have to go in, and then everything is pretty self-explanatory. You take it out, you do exactly what I just showed you, and then just make sure you fill up the crossover tube from the neck. And yeah, I went ahead and put some RTV around it. My God, I made a mess. All right, passenger side is fully on. Everything's back in place. Everything's nice and intact, even the dipstick. So this job, you got to take your time. That's the one thing I learned. You got to take your time and pay attention to what you're doing and keep all the bolts exactly together in a magnet little plate, and make sure you come out without any bolts missing. If you do that, just take your time, make sure what you're doing is right, because you don't want to do this job twice. All right, so now you can tell all my tools are right here. This is all you need for this job. Now we're doing passenger side, so we're pretty much going to take tube filter out the way, and then what looks like this, the AC line right here, this has clips, which is removed now, so we remove that out of the little clip section right here. These little 8mm have to come out, so you don't break them, and then just get to work on the bolts of the valve covers. But the second that comes out, you replace it with the gasket. You put just like what we did on this side, and put them back on. I would film everything taken off, but that's just boring. This is a how-to pretty much. So I'm showing you exactly what you need: magnet, a 3/4, a 1/4 inch, and a little swivel sockets, 8mm, 12mm, and then 10mm, and you're pretty much done. I'm using Felpro gaskets. I'm trying to remember. Just make sure before we turn on the car, fill coolant just a bit. It literally dripped. Here, I'll show you how much it dripped. This much, and whatever that is on the ground. So not much at all. You literally just fill it. I don't even have to fill it. I'd probably just have to burp it from the air. But that's it, you guys. Wow, this side was tough. This side was tough. I actually had to evaporate all the AC lines on the high side. Speaking of that, let's do that right now. So I vacuumed it out to move the lines in order to remove the back end of that valve cover. But I went ahead and replaced the seals, the gasket, good to go. Tighten it down. So I just literally went cross, and then these two on the outside. Everything is inside. So now we're just gonna put this guy in. Everything is nice and plugged, cool. So this guy goes in here. Oh, actually, yeah, just like that. Come on, baby, get up. Wow. Anyways, you know what I mean. Like that. Okay, great. Now we plug them in. Just like that. There you go. That's tight. Okay, great. Make sure you don't over tighten aluminum, because that will crack. Woo! Alright guys, we are in the Aviator, obviously, and it's freaking windy. Anyways, this is the test drive, baby. Can you hear it? It feels good, I tell you what. Everything is sealed. Everything is sealed. Woo! As I was looking for leaks with a flashlight, I happened to come across the stamp from the factory, DB, which is actually, it's 11 threaded. I counted the spark plugs threads. There's 11. So that's the upgraded version. And those same heads that are on the Aviator are the same heads that came on the Terminator 04 Cobra Terminator. Same heads on the Mach 1s. The Marauder is actually AG, which is the 4th thread head count. So I gotta be careful on the Marauders, but the Aviator, man, revs, and it loves to freaking rev this engine. It's fantastic. So we're going to do a U-turn and just Just listen to this. Just listen. Listen to this beautiful, beautiful 4-valve. Oh yeah, baby. 80, baby. Woo! Very nice. Very nice. This thing books. So there's B heads, there's C heads, and there's DB heads in 04. Cobra Terminator heads, pretty much. Love it. Great test drive. They're sealed, cleaned up coils, and spark plugs are good to go. And that's how you do it. All right, here's the finish. Valve covers are done, running strong as an Aviator with a 4-valve can. This thing is really, really outstanding, man. It really is. And so it's super clean. I detailed it. No check engine light. Running really good. And man, I gotta say, this thing, man. I actually admire this more than the Marauder, to be honest with you. It's a splendid car, splendid performance, and believe it or not, I actually, when I was doing the brake job and rotors, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So the Aviator only has 13-inch rotors, right? These babies are 13 inches. That's a 17-inch tire, and those brake calipers are actually out of a Mustang Cobra. This is front independent suspension and rear independent suspension. This is basically like a Cobra Terminator in an SUV with a 4-valve all-wheel drive system. It's actually outstanding, and this is a valve cover job, but it turned out to be a damn showcase of an Aviator, man. I actually love this thing. Peanut butter interior, man. It's more like it's light parchment, but it looks like cream interior. It's such a sweet, sweet SUV. If you find one of these, snag them. Snag them so fast. 3-inch exhaust all the way to the exhaust manifold. I mean, come on, man. Come on. And look at the way it sounds. I mean, I'm sure you guys heard it when I stepped on it, but listen to this. And an Aviator, baby. This thing is sweet. Moonroof and everything. That's how you fix it, and that's how you... On to the next, you guys. On to the next. Hopefully, whatever. This is my daily, so I don't want to say I'm, keep building it, but I'm just preventative maintenance, keeping in touch with everything, and just taking care of it. I can't find another one in black or peanut butter, so you got one, great. If not, go get you one. This is an awesome SUV. I hope you guys enjoyed the how-to and the full job. It was a lot of work, but be patient, count your bolts, and make sure you know exactly what you're like the Freon, the coolant, what you're draining, what you're not, and change the oil right after. Be good to go. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.